there. Hello and welcome to You Crafty Dog. I'm Camilla. So you saw just then that the crafty dog found a stick when we were out for a walk. And we're going to use it to carry on making DIY boho home decor and make a wall hanging. Let's go. So let me show you first how I make tassels. I take a notebook here and I'm just going to sellotape a ruler to one side to have something to cut down on. I don't want to damage my notebook. And then I'm going to tape a bit of string to the other side of the notebook. I'm going to use this later to tie the tassel together. And then it's just a case of wrapping my macrame cord round and round and round. I think I did this about 25 times for each tassel. Once you're happy with the fullness of the tassel, tie that bit of string that we taped on the notebook earlier together. And I just do a single knot loosely to start with. Then I take a penknife and cut all the macrame cords onto that ruler. I just used a ruler I didn't care about because it will get a few marks. So I just make sure both sides are even and then tie that tie as tight as I can go at the top. Snip off any excess length and take another piece of macrame to tie around and make the bobble of the tassel at the top. So I went ahead and made lots of tassels in this way. I think I must have made about 15. And then I wanted a bit more of a fluffier look, so I just unravelled the macrame cords below where I've tied it. And this was more time consuming than I thought. I went through and just pulled each cord apart. And then you can also use a metal comb after to fluff it up even more. Alright, there you go, we have one tassel. So I had originally thought that I would wrap a little bit of leather around the top of the tassel, but I tried it out and I wasn't really sure I liked the look. I also tried it with a piece of raffia, but in the end I just decided I liked the plain look best. So here's the pattern I decided on. Then it's just a case of tying the strands onto the stick. I realised I made a bit of an error here, and the closer tassels had enough length to reach the stick, but the longer ones I had to tie on a longer bit of macrame. And to tie on the new, longer length of macrame, I just tied it round the old tie, which is going to be the strongest part and what's anchoring the tassel together. So just to neaten up the look, I cut off the excess piece of macrame where it was tied onto the wood and just reinforced what was left with a blob of glue so it didn't unravel. And on the tassel, I just tuck the excess strand from the knot in, as you can see I'm doing here, and unravelled from the tie of the macrame to make it all blend in. So to give it a little bit of something extra, I had these strands of spices that I had picked up and brought home from my travels, and they've got nutmeg and ginger and cocoa beans, and they smell absolutely amazing. And I just wanted to dangle these from the stick at the top. And originally I was going to hang my wall hanging by tying a length of macrame from one end of the stick to the other to create a V, but in the end I decided to just have a very long nail sticking far out of the wall, and I could just hook this under the stick in the centre here. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Please feel free to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos.